All right, you knew I had to do it. I am once again showing off the damage over time warlock build. I will have a build video for it within the week, that's a promise. But yeah, I've shown the Hellion version in Solo Lightblade. I showed the Bleak Watcher version in Proving Grounds, and now we're showing an Arc Lightning Surge version in Birthplace of the Vile. So yeah, we're going with Mountaintop here because it's better for taking out champions quickly. Just watch this. 2 Anarchy shots, a melee to proc Radiant and Unravel, and then 2 shots with Mountaintop with Impulse Amplifier and Vorpal Weapon, and the Unstop is dead. That is some crazy firepower, if I do say so myself. Like, honestly, that's really, really good. So yeah, if you're a fan of my channel, you've seen this setup. The build video may even be out before I post this one. I'm not sure. So if it is, go watch it. If not, like I said, it's coming very, very soon. But yeah, this build, I was really impressed with Lightning Surges actually, but it pretty much pairs perfectly on this GM because ads all just spawn together. So this opening section is pretty poor, honestly. It's just, the loadout's not perfect for the opening section, but that's okay. So we actually use a Lightning Surge to boot that Chieftain off, which worked well. And then, yeah, we pop Transcendence. And then what I wanted to do was get down there so that I could use my my Transcendence on the Unstop that spawns in. But I really wanted to go back for that Mountaintop ammo. So yeah, we're a little late. Again, it just wasn't the cleanest opener, but that happens sometimes. So Kinetic Impacts is going to stun that Unstop, and again you can see we take it out extremely quickly. Then we just use our Freeze Grenade. Freeze Grenades are, or Cold Snap, whatever. They're really good on Lurkers because of their shields, and then when you blow them up, it will cause them to like deal shatter damage to the ones next to them. So yeah, you can see it took them out really well. There we get more Mountaintop ammo, and just like that, 2 minutes in, we have a Song of Flame Super. That's what we're going with for the Super today. Song of Flame is obviously insane. Yeah, also we have Jolting Feedback Eddy Current on this Pulse Rifle. I've talked about it before, but it's one of my favorite primaries in the game. It's one of the strongest primaries in the game. So here we're just going to pop Transcendence. That's going to allow us to keep Devour going really, really easily, which is important because those Screebs run up on you. I could have popped a Healing Rift too for even more healing, but I'm just going to rely on getting kills here to keep myself alive with Devour. So really good there. Again, you can see the melee, and if I get a melee kill, it will spread poison from Necrotic Grip, and that poison ramps up over time because I'm just using the base version. That's why I like the base version, and it's really good on the boss. So here, again, we're going to use Cold Snap. Watch my Transcendence meter. Not a ton of Darkness Transcendence, but like a fair bit, and that is another reason why I'm running Cold Snaps, because with Mountaintop, we don't actually have a Darkness weapon, we just have a Kinetic weapon. So this, again, a little sketchy. I don't like to use the grenade if I can avoid it. There, I'm not sure how I'm missing this guy, but 2 shots just like went right through him. Maybe I missed, maybe it's Mountaintop's AE, maybe it hit a projectile because those void projectiles will hit projectiles from your weapons, like Mountaintop for instance. That was a little risky because I knew those guys were close to the edge. So here you can see it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is nice for making us amplified, dealing with mass groups of ads all at once, and it applies Jolt, which is really good on overloads. But the downside is it does convert the melee to arc, so again, we're not getting Transcendence energy there. So I probably should have thrown 1 out, because I would have liked to have Transcendence here, but it's not a big deal because we're going to use our Cold Snap on the ads on the stairs and take them out that way. And then Transcendence in this room goes crazy because the Void Grenade and the Transcendence Grenade is Void for Weaken and Slow for Stasis. So it should have stunned that guy. I guess it's because it's Void first that it didn't. But there is a good example of how strong Lightning Surge is. When the enemies group up, the chains kind of chain off each other and deal more damage, at least from what I can tell. So those freeze guys are a problem. They're a problem for Consecration. They're a problem for Lightning Surge, but it's not a big deal. We get them down eventually. They're another bit of a risky slide. And then, yeah, we just clean everything up. And just like that, we're done with that room in 1 Transcendence. So a really, really good Transcendence pop. Now we're just going to skip by these things. So we're going to kill them to proc Devour. And then we move on to the next ones. We have Amplified going, which is nice. So we're going to freeze everything just to kind of be safe, because Screebs can just blow up and kill you, obviously. Then we're going to take out the Totem with a Mountaintop shot. And then here what I do is I apply Jolt, because Mountaintop is kind of inconsistent as an Overload GL. A little bit inconsistent. It's not bad, but Jolt is like goated on overloads, so that's why I did that there. And just like that, we're on to the next room. So we have a Song of Flame again, which is going to come in really clutch for these Unstoppables. So we shoot our 2 things. It's going to proc Kinetic Tremors. We shoot 1 more because that's actually going to chain from the ones on the other guy. So we focus on the second one because that first guy was just going to tick down. And then we cleared all that so fast, I figured, oh, well, I should get to the plate so that I can take advantage of my Song of Flame. So we're just going to chuck out 1 Song of Flame grenade, hope for a kill so that we can proc Devour, and we do get it. And then here, again, we're going to like spread the poison, just use our Mountaintop. Again, Cold Snap grenades, so nice because it takes those shields down pretty much instantly. And then we have the damage over time from Anarchy to easily take that guy out. We still have Devour rolling. I want to do an Electric Slide melee, but it was a little risky because Screebs can still kill you because they're explosive. Even with the Brawn modifier on, where we're really tanky, there's still a bit of a threat. So I'm just going to reload my weapons. Here, I'm not sure what I was doing, but I do have some Mountaintop ammo there, so that was nice. So I was just taking out a couple enemies in mid. Could have just ran to the plate. Don't know why I did that. So we pop Transcendence so we can... we get a really good spawn. This is the best spawn because you can see both sides coming at you, where the stair spawn, they kind of can sneak up on you to your right. So I pre-shoot a Anarchy, and then I don't even know if that second one hit, but yeah, the Void from our Transcendence grenade was going to take down his Void shield. And then, yeah, we had 1 Anarchy down. So Anarchy can only stack up to ×2. So that's why I pre-threw that Anarchy there. And then, unfortunately, we do run out of our Transcendence before this next room, but it's really not a big deal. But if I could have still had it, that would have been good. We're getting some free kills from our grenade. And then here, again, pre-shoot 1 Anarchy. Do that. Get the freeze. Do a Lightning Surge to apply Jolt and give us Radiant because I have Facet of Dawn. And that other Lightning Surge was not necessary, but I was just doing it to make sure I killed him in 1 stun. And just like that, we're done with this. So you can see this build is freaking crazy, honestly. So here, because of Brawn, we're able to just play really aggro and move up on everything. There's that Mountaintop, how it kicks you back. So I could have left my ammo here, because if you actually leave ammo on these steps, then you'll be able to get it at the boss room. So I shouldn't have picked that ammo up, because you come through here between phases 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, I can't remember the order. But yeah, you do come back here, and those ammo bricks will stay. So here, again, I just popped Transcendence because Mountaintop is a little inconsistent for keeping things stunned. And then that's going to give us more weapon damage boost. We get the damage over time. We get Radiant from our melee. So that was actually kind of a stupid pop. And then there, again, I got a heavy brick. So I should have kept Transcendence for here. That was a really dumb pop because I was just one-on-one. But I was having some consistency issues with Mountaintop. But what I could have done was use Jolting Feedback from my Pulse Rifle to jolt that guy because I'm only dealing with 1 champion there, right? I mean, there are those freeze guys that run around from time to time, but really, I was just dealing with 1 champion. So I should have jolted him with my primary and then taken him down and saved my Transcendence for here, because look at how good it would have been here. These guys are quite annoying because they do all those totems, but we have them jolted. I think we have them both jolted. Yeah, we do. So we're able to take them out really easily. Mountaintop hitting like a truck. We've got Overload GL, so it is overcharged, even though my super isn't matching one of the surges in Arc or Void. So this was kind of bad. because I ran up and then ran back for the ammo, so all these enemies spawned closer. Ideally, what I wanted to do was get way down the bridge, and then there I even missed a close anarchy shot, which was unfortunate. But I want to get down the bridge and get behind, because with the right build, because Song of Flame, this is funny. I save it right there. So Song of Flame is really good on the bridge, and this was not a good bridge section, but it happens. So we're going to proc our Radiant, and yeah, we just do enough damage before he becomes unstunned. So yeah, that was kind of sloppy because I triggered that ad spawn on the bridge too early, so I didn't get the most out of my Song of Flame. And then we have a Drain Chieftain, which is also really unfortunate. But I want to save my Transcendence for the boss room, because the start of the boss phases are always the most risky. I didn't need to fire 2 anarchies there either. I could have just fired 1, and then I run toward them instead of to the boss room just to see if there's ammo. So I killed all those enemies and didn't get any ammo, but again, it happens. So yeah, now we're on to the boss room. Like I said, you want Transcendence for the opening spot, because we want to throw down the Weaken Grenade, or the Void. It's not necessarily Weaken because I don't think I'm running Facet of Dominance, but it doesn't really matter too much. So there, we get the Jolt, and then we shoot our anarchies. And then, yeah, we just take them out super easily. Our Electric Slide can take out that totem, which is nice. This guy's spinning around. So this boss is really annoying. So that's why Mountaintop Anarchy is really good for him. Because, obviously, Anarchy, you can stick them and do damage over time. But then Mountaintop, it's a single fire weapon that deals good damage. And single fire is really nice on this guy, because trying to keep sustain on him can be difficult. So here we get lucky with the ad spawn. We're just going to cast a Rift just to be safe because we're out of abilities. Use our Stasis Grenade to get a ton of Darkness Energy. Our Melee to top us off. And just like that, we have Transcendence again. So this was a little sketch because this guy is just... Oh, this boss is very annoying in his movement patterns. So this is sketchy because we're low health. And watch this. The Electric Slide just gets me out of the boss stomp range in time to get a kill and proc Devour. So yeah, that was a little sketchy, but it happens. And then we're just gonna keep doing our melees and stuff, and we're done with that room. So here, I'm just gonna speed this up because it's kind of boring, but I want to utilize the same strategy if I can. But then I think, oh, look at my ammo, maybe I should farm these ads, because I do have Heavy Ammo Finder on. So now I'm just gonna get some primary weapon kills, just in the hopes that I can get some special or heavy. And then there you can see jolting feedback is great at this distance. We jolt both those guys, take them out nice and quickly. Again, we're going to use a freeze grenade here. But watch this. This is risky. I take a lot of damage there because there was 2 Screebs, and even if you freeze them, they will still explode on you. So yeah, that was pretty reckless of me, but I'm just trying to take things out quickly. So I completely forgot, basically, about jolting feedback on my weapon for overloads. Because I could have just been using that. So we're just going to play it safe. Pop a Rift to get our health back. I should have stood in it until all my health came back. There, I back up a little bit. We do our rotation. So yeah, I don't even get all my health back, but it doesn't matter. So now we have Song of Flame. Song of Flame is really good for this part because the Ignition can pretty much instant stun this guy. So we're going to stun him, shoot our 2 anarchies, put in 1 mountaintop, stun the other guy, and just like that. The most threatening part of the run pretty much is over with because we've taken out all the enemies. We're taking advantage of having permanent Radiant there, and we get 1 more snap grenade off. So yeah, it's really nice how long Song of Flame lasts. We jolt those guys. That was a wasted grenade. Don't know why I threw that. Stick them twice, break the thing, hit them with the melee to proc Radiant, proc Unravel, and proc the poison from Necrotic Grip all in one. So yeah, your melee is really, really useful here. And you can see we have a lot of them. There, I kind of missed my grenade because I took some stomp damage. We still have Transcendence. That was really unlucky that he popped his totem. So we're going to have to use another melee. But luckily, he was aggro, so now he's getting hit by the melee. He's jolted. We still have our Transcendence going. We hit our Anarchy shots. Unfortunately, he moved away from that melee. That would have been really nice to hit. because we could have been proccing poison. There we get a nice stasis grenade to get a lot of Transcendence energy right after our Transcendence ended. And just like that, we pretty much have Transcendence back. And there we do. So what was that? Like a 10-second Transcendence from when it ended to when I got it back. So there he was just about to stomp, but I saw I had hit the health gate, so we're chilling. Now we're going to rip through here. Again, the cold snap grenades are really nice just for dealing with enemies more easily. You have to be aware, those corrupted Ravagers, there's 2 on each side, so I could get pushed. So I should have looked behind me before I jumped, because if I got frozen there, I would have fell to my death. There, I just missed the cold snap, which is really unfortunate, so I'm just going to speed this up, because I'm just playing safe here now. There's that Ravager I was talking about, so we take him out. We're wasting a bit of mountaintop ammo, though, because we have to deal with them, but we do have some special over here. So yeah, Mountaintop Anarchy, it's one of the most ammo efficient builds in the game, or loadouts. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do a run with it, and it worked as well as I was expecting. So here, make sure we hit our Anarchy shots, and then we proc the Radiant Melee, and then just 2 Vorpal Weapon Mountaintops, and he's dead. So really, really easy, textbook. So we're out of melees here, so we're going to go in. I popped that a little too soon, which was dumb, but there is some tech that you can do. So when you pop Transcendence, you can then pop Song of Flame, and to keep your Transcendence going. But in this case, there isn't enough enemies around. So if you're getting a ton of kills in Song of Flame while your Transcendence is going, you'll actually keep the Transcendence meter going. Watch this. I should get some regen here. See, I got a little bit of regen on Transcendence. But yeah, that was kind of dumb. I should have just chose one or the other. I was trying to show off that tech, but it didn't really work because there wasn't quite enough ads. And then when these raiders get spreading out, it really sucks. So, because they shoot their little void projectiles, and yeah, they're just really annoying. So we're going to freeze everything. Here I kind of get hung up on those swords behind me, but it's okay. We get a ton of Transcendence energy. Again, shoot our Anarchy, reload it. We're doing damage over time with everything. I'm saving my melee for the next ad spawn. That's what I'm doing. If I was going for pure damage on the boss, I would have thrown out that melee, but I had to be a little safe because I don't have Transcendence to get a melee back yet. So we're just taking out the totems. Now I throw the melee for the Unravel and stuff because he's pretty much dead. And just like that, sub 20 Birthplace clear, and I don't think I was really close to dying at all, other than playing stupid on those Screebs. So yeah, this damage over time build, man, it's insane. Pretty much in any GM. I just love it. I hope you enjoyed and found it helpful and informative, and if you did, a like and sub would be greatly appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.